And so as I continue down this road that I've chosen to go down, you know, in 1984, the day before I was going to go to prison, that friend of mine who died in that California hotel room was in the car with me as we were headed back to Costa Mesa, California. He said, "Hey man, you're going to the penitentiary tomorrow, let's get high." And I'm driving this car. I got this $200 car that I'm making payments on. I can see the highway through the gear shift here. That hot ass coming up in there. And so these things are going around in my head. I'm going to prison tomorrow anyway. The little dope fiend, the little devil gets on my shoulder and starts talking to me. And I got to make a right or a left. Left is to my house, right is to the dope house. And I made a left. You would have never saw me if I'd have made a right. I love this thing called recovery. Because if you are lucky enough to get some time in the rooms and you have gotten your family together and your life together, and somebody somewhere sees you living a good life of spirituality, sees you working and taking care of your children and your responsibilities, sees you making a difference in your community. You know, I heard this a long time ago. I want to share it with you. Some of you in this room, you may be the only big book somebody ever reads. So there's a responsibility that comes with this thing. So I not only talk it, I walk it. You know, when I'm on airplanes, you know, I always sit in first class, because that's one of the gifts I gave myself. You know, what am I gonna look like in coach? You know what I mean? You know, somebody back and sitting next to you, "Damn fool, didn't you win the lottery or hell? What the?" So I don't find the idea that I'm a recovering alcoholic to be a punishment. It's a gift. It's the thing I do a day at a time. You know, it's been almost 2 decades, and I'm still new. Anybody in this room could get up here and tell their story and be as interesting. I'm not the one. I'm just one of the sheep. I just came to share with you my experience, strength, and hope. My experience is that I was a dope fiend for a long time and didn't know how to live. My strength is one day at a time I choose to stay clean. And my hope is that I can keep on doing it. I'm a blessed man. Those who may see this from a prison cell or prison group, there's hope in recovery. There's life after prison and probation and parole. Those of you who in this program are in here because of a nudge from the judge, take advantage of this opportunity. Because I know in the human spirit that you want to be better. You want to dress better and live better. You got to hear it from a guy who's got a lot of money. It ain't the money. It's the process. It's how you feel inside of your soul. How do you get to where you can feel good about what you're doing right now? If I were to dwell on the past, I would be horribly sick. You see, I am not my mistakes. I'm who I've become. I'm Thomas Henderson. And I'll share this prayer with you because I say it all the time when I talk, so that I get my ego back in check before I leave the room. It says, God, thank you for letting me, Thomas Henderson, laugh and smile again. But please, God, don't ever let me forget that I cried. Thank you very much.